Unbelievable and catastrophic. That is how people in Salina are describing the damage left behind. You are looking at video taken this morning in that town, which is about 70 miles northwest of Dayton. As we mentioned, one person was killed after a vehicle crashed into his home during the storm. Salina's mayor says multiple homes were destroyed by the severe weather.
Like in the distance, a train coming, and I jumped out of bed, put my shoes on, ran to the hallway. I could hear things banging against the apartment, and it was over quick. It was quick.
Tanya, I understand Ohio Governor Mike DeWine just got done visiting Salina.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct, Kristen. In fact, he just wrapped up his time touring the damage in Salina. That is in Mercer County, and we should make mention of this. He has declared a state of emergency for Greene, Montgomery, and Mercer counties. And he said in a news conference a little while ago that in the worst of times like these is when you see the best of what the Buckeye State has to offer. That is the people. Let's listen to what else he had to say.
I wanted to come here because I felt as governor I wanted to tell the people of Mercer County and Salina, look, we care. We have some understanding of what you're going through. We're going to do absolutely anything that we can that you want us to do that we can do to be of help.
And as I mentioned, it's worth mentioning again, state of emergencies he has declared for Mercer, Montgomery, and Greene counties. And meanwhile, while the governor was in that area, Senator Rob Portman was in the Dayton area taking a look at all the damage in that area. And he says that community has a long road to recovery.
This is going to be tough for this community. It was hit hard. It's going to take a while to recover, and the federal government's going to play a role.
So the Senator Portman says he has been in touch with the Ohio Department of Public Safety, that they will get an assessment that is of the damage quickly, and they will expedite federal assistance. He also commended the community for coming together to help each other out in this time of need. Can I just say, by the way, just a few minutes ago we had these nice young boys in a pickup truck, and their dad, I believe, driving that pickup truck, stopped by, said, "Do you guys need a bottle of water?" And we said, "No, we're good. Go help others in this community." And you saw them going door to door, house to house, just asking if anyone wants a cold bottle of water. It is a great point, though, that the senator brought up. When severe weather hit in Trotwood in the middle of the night, it was folks here in this neighborhood, Trotwood, where they wasted no time helping each other out. Overnight, Charles Holt told us he was outside watching the storm when he saw a tornado at a couple houses down the road. And that's when he ran inside and told everyone, get in the basement. He says they started hearing loud noises. Those noises lasted about 3 minutes, and then it was silent. And that's when Mr. Holt and his wife went outside to check on their neighbors. He saw a neighbor's house was flattened, so he kicked in the door and rescued a woman inside.
All I can think about was her safety, just getting her out of harm's way. It was like my adrenaline was flowing, and then then alarms, the sirens started going off again.
So Charles told us a nearby neighbor's house was still unstable, so that woman was able to stay there. She was still stable, I should say, so she was able to stay there. She also called her son to let him know that she was okay, and I'm sure that son was very relieved. Now, a Trotwood man says his family is alive because that his daughter told them to get to the basement. Listen.
You can hear something coming. It was a different sound. It was almost like a train or something was coming. You could kind of hear it, and then it just seemed like the whole house just took a smack, and then you hear windows breaking. Then you just start hearing all this water gushing.
So that's Antoine Davis, who says that when the family saw the aftermath of the house, they just cried. The family's relieved everyone got out safely. Antoine told us he was able to grab a couple of pictures, and that they will either stay with some family or in a hotel. And some of the folks I've talked to around here are renters, and they said that their landlords are trying to find them a hotel in which to stay in tonight. We know the Red Cross has been up here, and we know that we will be hosting a phone bank tomorrow with the Red Cross to try to help some of these folks up here. But it's going to be a long time before some of these folks can come back into their homes, if they ever come back.